Hey, welcome back to another edition of Open Shutter, a Thursday edition with Canadian country singer Kip James, man. Thanks for taking the time to jump on this thing.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, man. But just staying offline, I was listening to some of your music earlier today on Spotify, so I really like it. So good job with your stuff, you know?
Thank you. It takes a lot of work to
Yeah.
make music.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? It is a craft, isn't it?
Yep, and it takes a long time too.
Yeah.
So,
How'd you get into music anyway?
well, I grew up with music. I never really had much formal lessons besides some early piano lessons, but
Yeah.
we always had the radio on and always had classic CDs in the car. And I just was privileged enough to grow up um, in a family that really loved listening to music and really intentionally being intentional with what was in the air.
Yeah. And where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Toronto, in North
Okay.
Toronto.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Toronto kid,
Yep.
local artists. Support your local artists, guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Support. Well, cool, man. I mean, yeah, I mean it like it is important to have like that like support too, especially
Hmm.
when you want to go into like the arts, whether it's like photography or music, like takes a lot of like commitment and
Totally.
dedication. Like it doesn't happen overnight.
No, it does not. I mean, it
Yeah.
happened overnight. I'm 28 years old,
Yeah.
but I like the way my career's been going so far,
Yeah.
and it keeps growing, and we don't know where it goes.
You just got to keep going with it. Yeah.
Hmm.
But you've always been into like into country music though.
I haven't always been into country. I was always my I would say my introduction to country music was kind of through southern rock, classic southern rock, like
Yeah.
the Allman Brothers Band, Steve Miller Band,
Right.
Leonard Skinner. So that was always
Nice.
around. So from there, I remember I listened to Kenny Rogers' "The Gambler." I loved that song as a kid. So
Oh,
I
nice.
didn't grow up around country music, so maybe that's why I like it so much, is because it's something I discovered later,
Interesting.
and because I was quite a music nerd as a kid. I
Yeah.
put the radio on Q107 classic rock radio.
Right.
I
Yeah.
would in my friend's car, we'd carpool to hockey, and his parents would test quiz me on who was on. I go, oh,
Oh,
that's Tom Jones, or that's
that's
AC/DC or something.
it's
Uh,
interesting because you're a kid. Like you
yeah,
had seen, yeah.
obsessed with popular 1970s rock.
Wow.
So that was really
Wow.
my main thing, and then folk too. But country,
Mm,
I only really came into it a bit later. My introduction was probably through, obviously I knew Johnny Cash,
yeah.
but really Chris Christopherson.
Right.
I
Yeah.
was becoming more of a songwriter when I was like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Really liked Chris Christopherson,
Yeah.
and Townes Van Zandt came soon after. So just certain country songwriters, acoustic songwriters, and
Mm,
but then that's grown so much. So now I like performers. Like I love songwriting and
yeah.
songwriting, but I also love the country pros. Country music has that kind of professional music quality to it.
Yeah.
Studio guys or great singers who can cover anything and it sounds good. So
Yeah.
that's I would say that's why that's what I'm into in country music now. It's just such a deep world that I didn't grow up with. But
Interesting,
I'm
eh?
pretty about now.
Wow. Who's like really big now in country music?
Who is very big?
Like right now, like
Right now, the
pushing the
biggest country
charts.
musician, country music artist is Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen. Yeah.
Luke Combs is quite big, and then for the females, there's what's her name? Well, I still don't know her name. I guess uh,
Her, of course.
she's from Texas. I could tell Ella Langley.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric.
Okay.
So I'm familiar with a lot of the new country. Like I listen. I keep abreast of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are the hits? I like more older stuff, but I also like the new stuff. It's cool. So it's all.
Yeah. Yeah. So interesting. So how do you like approach songwriting? Like, is it you and your band together that writes a song, or is it you that writes a song?
No, it's mostly me who writes the song. Yeah, I have a band called Fighting Chance. I started that 5 years ago in Toronto, but we were more. That's with my brother Joe, and he's been the lone consistent member throughout our run, and
Nice.
and we have co-written songs, but then I moved pretty quickly, so I like collabing on certain songs, but I most of those songs
Yeah.
are principally written by me. But then
Yeah.
he's been around for those songs for so long, so um, even
Yeah.
though I penned them and I wrote the lyrics and I did a lot of the arranging, he's played those drums and he can play all the guitar lines. He records with me on guitar too,
Okay.
and other people will fill in on the recordings of it. But in terms
Yeah.
of the writing, I'll pass it by one of my friends and play it for him
Mm.
and see what lines I'm hesitant about. But
Yeah.
mostly I just kind of um, write, just certainly finish the song by myself.
Yeah.
But I do just some co-writing, and I try to credit my co-writers accordingly.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. I'm always amazed at people that write songs. Is like, where does the song come from? Like, does it just come to you? It's like, oh, this is the song now. It comes from
Yeah,
personal
it's a
experience. It comes
musical
from
idea.
yeah,
It's a musical idea. So you're sitting there, and sometimes, or it's me. I write music with lyrics. So if I hear a phrase, somebody
yeah,
saying, and I'm in a songwriting mode lately and I've been writing songs, well, then I can see that being a title or I can see that being a theme for a song. And then you simply sit down and you go. I play guitar and I play piano, but
yeah.
mostly guitar. And I start because I have an idea,
Right.
inspiring title or a word.
Yeah.
And I begin and you see where it takes you. And sometimes you want to go about it differently, but usually I pick up a guitar, I start
Yeah.
strumming
Yeah.
certain chords, and I start singing.
Mm.
Or I will just come up with something melodic on the guitar. But from then, once you have an inkling of an idea, you just set on it and you attack it and you try to complete it, basically.
Mm. You try to finish it in one sitting, or do you have to like come back to like multiple sittings?
I think you should finish it in one sitting. I
Yeah.
finish the structure and the parts. It should be pretty much 80 to 90, it should be 90% done,
Wow.
because otherwise you're going to lose it. You're going to forget what
Yeah.
the feeling was like, and you get further away from that initial spark. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's ideally you finish it, but that's not always easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've put yourself in a hole where there's a lot of lyrics that need to be written,
Yeah.
and there's just all sorts of different ways you can do it, and I find I don't stick to one.
Right.
You can write lyrics
You're always changing it up. Yeah.
journal, and I'll write lyrics first, and then I try to match it to music that I create. Like I just start creating music around those lyrics, and that is a very different process than simply picking up a guitar, having a title in my head, and turning on the record button on my phone and
Yeah.
letting it loose, which I like to do. But the songs come out differently, and I think the key is just to continue and try to wrap them up, because if you
Mm.
wrap up a song, then you can work on another one.
Right.
So yeah,
Momentum. You get a little bit of momentum in there too.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's hard to find your momentum nowadays because we have so much digital distraction and
Right. Yeah.
numbing, mind numbing
Just stuff.
visual
Just
screen.
stuff out there. Yeah.
A
So
lot
what do
of
you do? So what do you do to like not get into that trap?
I set little limits on my phone, but also the real big problem for me has been that now that I'm a full-time performer,
Yeah.
I perform a lot at night. So that was typically my writing time.
Mm.
But now I've had to switch to the morning, which I haven't. I don't really schedule my days super tightly. I usually exercise first, and then you want to eat. You're hungry. Okay, I slept in. I'm hungry. Got to
Yeah.
eat. So it's hard to stay in that state. So that's
Right.
something fun to just pick up a guitar, play piano right away in the morning.
Right.
I like to do,
Cool.
because really it's you have to be in a creative mind, but you also need to get to work, and it's like a daily work thing. So
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
thing I
Yeah,
do,
for sure.
I do journaling in the morning,
Mm.
rhymes or song titles that are geared towards warming myself up, so that if inspiration strikes later,
Yeah.
I'm already warmed up and I don't
Yeah.
waste the time.
Right.
I can just,
It's like being like an athlete. You got to warm up
yeah, you got to warm up.
before you play the game. Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally get
But then
that.
you also have to play the game. My personality is I love warming up.
Yeah.
I
It's the
spend so
game.
much time warming up with exercise or with basketball.
Yeah.
Like and then I don't even play the games. I already warmed up for an hour, dude.
Yeah.
Get a full on workout,
Yeah.
but isn't the point to play the game? So with songwriting, I'm kind of finding if my daily quota is just 10 minutes of random writing, which is great for you.
Hmm.
Well, what about 10 minutes of just songwriting then?
Yeah.
Maybe just hop in the game. So finding that balance has been tricky.
Mm.
I'm looking forward. Maybe after this interview, I'll start changing my approach. Yeah.
I am the inspiration to that. Please credit me the next album.
Yeah, and you need space. You need I
Yeah.
have my own place,
Yeah.
um, but you need some of the great songwriters just had a desk. They had a place that they wrote songs.
Yeah.
I've had that before, but I've also haven't had that in a while. So maybe consecrating a certain area of your home or living situation where you can write
Right.
songs.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's like you go to the desk and your brain knows you're there to work. You're not there to like mess around. It's like
No,
having that environment to like tell your brain, I'm gonna work now.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
work. So I think that's something that I could start programming no matter where I am, is I always
Yeah.
have it by me, and I just do 10 minutes of just messing around and see if anything strikes, because
Yeah.
um, it's easy to fall away from writing because nobody holds you accountable,
Yeah.
um, especially when you've been doing it for so long.
Mm.
I've been songwriting since I was 16. I'm 28 now.
Okay. 12 years. Yeah.
So so it's just a long time. So now I don't mostly perform. I'm always in the studio, but I do a lot of performing. I'm quite busy preparing for gigs, and there's a lot of administrative work that comes with being an independent releasing artist. So
Right.
a recording artist, which I am, and that's where I am right now. I'm at my friend's studio, but
Yeah.
then also being a band leader and a live musician that does all sorts of gigs.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty busy. So songwriting can fall by the wayside because it's a bit more of an abstract artistic
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah, it's hard to measure songwriting, you know. You can measure it in like I guess verses, but I mean really it's a craft that never ends. Like it's always going to be there to work on.
Yeah, but you can lose your skill at it.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah,
I
exactly.
yeah, I I'm happy with where it's at, but I listen to songs I wrote when I was like 21. I go, wow, so that's a
Yeah,
great song. Not because it's a different person than who I am now, but the kind of poppiness of it is like, wow, that's
right.
fresh. That still sounds super fresh, because I didn't have Instagram at the time when in my
Hmm.
early 20s, so I think that's part of it, to be honest,
Mm.
because I didn't care about all I cared about was like global politics at that time and writing songs. I didn't have a band.
Yeah.
I was just studying, but school wasn't too big a deal.
Hmm.
And so it'd be great for me to get back to that kind of place again. And I'm still writing. I still I wrote a song a couple days ago,
Yeah.
but
Was it good, you think?
it's good. It's
Yeah,
it's
you like it?
a bit disjointed, but it's good, and I like that aspect of it.
Mm.
My songs are more lyrical now, and they've evolved. And I have an EP coming out in spring, late spring, early summer,
Yeah.
and I have a whole batch of songs to release. But that, of course, that takes a lot of preparation and planning.
Yeah.
In addition to the gigs that I have to plan and the band members I have to corral and the rehearsals I have to run, it's
Yeah.
crazy. But I'm very uh,
Yeah.
fortunate and grateful for this city, really, for furnishing a little career for me through the economic opportunities that are here,
Yeah.
artistic opportunities, and the clubs that there are to play at, and the little crappy Portuguese apartments, one of which that I've made nice. And so yeah, I'm glad to I'm even though it's hard everywhere in the world, but Canada is my home,
Yeah.
and it's given me a life as an independent musician and singer that I am enjoying.
Yeah. And that to me sounds like a dream, no?
Yeah, I guess it
It's like
does. You
you say that, it's like, wow, you must be living the dream, man.
well, yeah, I mean, it's a different kind of it's quite a career path. I mean, I'm not exactly a conventional musician
Yeah.
because I do all the street performances. That's kind of what garners a lot of most of my media attention has been for that,
Okay.
for my street performances outside of the Rogers Center and
Okay.
Scotia.
Like after Jays games and things, you mean?
Yeah, I play outside a lot of Jays games and I get big crowds. So I was on the CBC,
Okay.
um, one of their afternoon shows. They did a whole segment on me of like 10 minutes, which is pretty cool.
There you go.
Uh,
You get some free advertising, man. Some free
oh
marketing.
yeah,
Nice.
do a lot of that. Oh, I do a lot of that. So that's the backbone of my career. Is the busking, it's called.
Right. The
You
busking, yeah.
perform informally on the street, but I've done that for so long,
Yeah.
and here comes another summer of it. Actually,
Yeah, you gonna be doing that again this summer too?
oh yeah, March 12th. I mean, I haven't really diversified my life enough to leave that behind, and
Yeah.
I don't really intend to. I heard a full-time like veteran busker say year 5 is tough.
Year 5 is tough.
Yeah,
Why is it year
year
5?
5.
But
I
why
don't
is it year
know,
5?
and I'm hitting year 5 right now.
Because people just burn out or what?
Yeah,
So people just burn out.
it's remarkably consistent, the experiences you have. I play what, probably 200 times a year,
Yeah, okay.
around there, of
Mhm.
these informal on the street shows. So I know all the demographics. I know all the crowd flows. I know how much I should make tonight. I know
Right.
just the ins and outs of just experience.
Yeah.
And I've done it elsewhere in the world too, but this is
Yeah.
my kind of North American style busking.
Yeah.
Um, and it's kind of predictable unless they change certain geographical layouts of these stadiums or just the
Right.
street. The downtown street is construction. Oh, that's different.
Right. Well,
But
you also got the World Cup. You guys got the World Cup this summer, man.
what the hell is that going to look like? I don't know.
I don't know. You could probably get a whole new audience though.
Yeah,
Probably
we'll
get a whole.
see. It should be cool. I mean, let's do
Yeah.
it. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I guess I'll be there. I don't
You'll
know.
be there. Yeah.
What else
Get a
am I?
whole new.
I'm here. I'm here this summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Certainly, July, and I live right on Dundas West in Dufferin. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in the thick of it because Dufferin,
Yeah.
you go right down to the exhibition
Yeah.
and BMO Field, and there you are.
Oh
So
yeah. I mean, it could be epic, man.
it could be, yeah, it's always going to be epic, and then but the street epic, I've done so much street epic that I still get a rush occasionally.
Yeah.
but I get this kind of cool head about myself. Even when I have a huge crowd, I know what to do.
Right.
No, I gotta.
Right. Yeah. You're kind of like the man that shows up and say, I'm gonna rock you guys right now. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. That's cool. So
Yeah.
what's like the difference, doing it on the street versus doing it in a club? Is there a difference to that? Like in the club, people expect you to be there versus the street, no one expects you to be there kind of thing. Like it's more of like a surprise.
Well, certainly nobody
Yeah.
asked me to be here.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm here, man. let's roll.
You paid me to be here.
Yeah.
Nobody told me to be here. I
Yeah.
told myself that I'm going to be there. And
Yeah.
people do expect me to be there. They be go, oh, Kip James is here. Oh, he's
Mhm.
here. Where is he? Um,
But I guess like is there a difference in like your feeling when you play in a club versus playing on the street? Like is there just a different vibe altogether?
well, totally. I mean,
Yeah.
on the street, I feel like, Spider-Man or something. Like it's
Right.
vigilante
Yeah.
party man. Um, and you have to, people walk by. I don't know. It's, you play different songs. There's so many differences, but the big one is you play different songs. Um, you only have your equipment. I don't have a.
Right.
I don't play with a band on the street. I
Yeah.
do my solo thing, which has backing tracks,
Okay. Yeah.
guitar, my cables, my bag, my
Mm.
my lights, and so that's the big difference. Is I'm by myself.
Yeah. It's all
My
it's all it's all on you.
might have my little bodyguard, but it's just me and it's my little set, and
Yeah.
it's very tight. That's my one man band show, which I don't do
Cool.
only sometimes. I like to because it's like a piece of cake for me. Like I have it so dialed because
Yeah.
it's this track that that I've mastered. So, but with a band, I have 5 other guys in my band. So at clubs I play with a band. So last night I was at the Bell and Beacon in
Yeah.
Parkdale, the country bar, and my band is now the resident band until May.
Oh, cool.
Wednesday night honky tonk. It's called Kip James Roadhouse,
Okay.
and it's with my band playing just a big fun country music
Nice.
and our originals and kind of 90s era country music. So
Yeah.
so it's easier to work a crowd actually in a club. Like I was doing The Gambler by Kenny Rogers
Yeah.
last night, and I was like, wow, they are doing what I'm telling them to do.
Cool.
And they all do it because
Cool.
I actually have some stature with them. I'm the performer in the club, but on the street,
Yeah.
I'm a guy.
Right. Right. I get it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, you will understand who I am by what this is. And they usually do. So I love performing on the street. And
Yeah.
it's me a lot of resilience and a lot of tools that I can use in clubs.
Right.
I'm used to, like the other night, not that many people came because we're like a new act. So
Yeah.
it wasn't small, but it was like, oh, this is not as much as before. But I still want to win.
Yeah.
Still want to win this crowd over. And it was great. It's taught me how to battle for an audience and to keep their attention, because in busking, you got to keep them.
Yeah.
If you can keep them, if you have a little pond of fish around you, they're going to pay you. No one else is going to pay you.
Yeah.
So that's how you get paid, is by being a good performer.
Mm.
So I've learned how to be a good performer because that's how I come out of this street corner with cash in my pocket.
Yeah.
So I've taken a lot of those lessons from working for tips as an anonymous singer, and I've taken them to the clubs that I play at and a lot of the showmanship, and I just think it's been great for me.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing. It's been a long journey learning how to do that.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but it's just something that I dedicated my life to, because
Yeah.
I was bored when I was in Europe.
Yeah.
I started singing on the street because I was bored. I was traveling, and the friend I was supposed to meet couldn't meet, and I was stuck in Greece. And I
You're on
said,
holiday, or were you on holiday, or?
I was on an exchange.
Okay.
And summers, I was on holiday traveling.
Yeah.
So that was in Greece and Bosnia. Like, these are random places to bust.
Okay. All right, man.
But
Okay.
I became a singer then. I just determined that I'd become a good singer. And then I went back to Prague where I was studying, and I started playing guitar on the street. And there's a video on my YouTube of me playing a Beatles song that a guy captured of me, so I get to see that era.
Nice.
When I was really green. And then I did that all winter with no amp or anything, just my guitar singing. And then I went to Mexico, and I played a lot of music in Mexico with the mariachi guys and
Yeah.
kind of hippie Veracruz bands, and just seeing how they did street shows.
Wow.
And you can kind of actually play by restaurants and stuff there. So you're kind of a walk
Okay.
in
Yeah.
the place. You go up the boulevard of San Cristobal de las Casas.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned how to be very gutless there.
Yeah.
And in Toronto, I just learned how to do the crowds and stay in one spot and pick the right spot and go fishing.
Yeah.
Pass my lines out. I stand on a stool and I just throw it out there and throw my vibes out there.
Yeah.
And see what I catch, which is usually cash.
Always important.
Or fanfare, like, whatever.
Right.
I'm putting on a show. And by virtue of putting on a show, people give me cash that they have.
It's crazy. It's cool. It's so cool.
It's everywhere. If you know, but there's you need to have the repertoire. You need to have the presence.
Yeah.
It taught me presence. How to have presence.
How do you have? I think, like, isn't presence just like, you can't teach presence? It's either you have it or you don't. Like, what do you think?
It's a great question. I think you can teach presence. You can teach. Well, you can teach open up. You can say, hey, friends, that's presence. If you put your up, that's huge.
Sure.
If you put your guitar up like that, that's presence. So if you go like this, not much presence. You're not inviting. Your body language. So body language, vocal intensity and courage. Like, are you gonna sing at your full potential? Well, you'll learn to. You'll learn that on the street. They don't care unless you fucking belt it. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Unless you belt it. So then you learn how to belt it, and you learn how to sing at a good volume. So that's presence.
Okay.
I learned that lighting is everything. So I bring my own lights to all my shows now, because in Busk, I have lights all over me, because I make sure that, because if you're in the darkness, they don't trust you, they don't pay you, you have no presence. You're you. So being seen. So certainly some people have more external charisma than others, but I do think I've learned a lot of ways to enhance the presence of your performance.
Yeah.
And I used them all last night. So it's cool at this point, because I'm getting to a point where everything I've done on the streets is translating to my live band shows.
Yeah.
And really good. And I'm really happy with how the shows are going. I look at videos, I go, wow. There's not much to say about my performances. Not to be, but for my singing and my, I'm doing everything I can. I can't do much.
Right.
Where I could improve is like in saying things. I don't talk very much.
Oh, it's like the audience, you mean?
Yeah, how clean is your communication? I look at stuff like that now.
Yeah.
Transitions between songs. But these are more subtle, but you'll get a big difference from your show out of them. But in terms of just strumming guitar and singing with the band behind me, I'm pretty happy with where that's sitting, because I've been doing it. It's my life.
Yeah, well, that's exactly. It doesn't happen overnight. It's taking you 12 years so far.
Yeah.
So, that's what people have to realize.
It's quite cool. I love it. I never thought I would be doing this.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? If you didn't start doing that when you're in Europe, who knows what would have happened, I guess,
I
just
don't know.
things happen for a reason sometimes.
I found that wave and I surfed it, and it's
Yeah,
not a wave everybody surfs, but I just found a lot of, maybe it has to do with that um, persistence in practice. I don't really practice, but I go out there and I do it. And if I
yeah,
find a groove that's working, I will follow it.
yeah,
I'm good at following lines like that.
yeah,
Again, busking is a great thing or like yoga. I do a lot of yoga.
yeah.
Why? Because I can do it by myself.
Okay.
Things like that. I can shooting basketballs. I shoot basketballs. I shoot hundreds and hundreds of shots.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm great. Well, I'm not great. I'm good though. I
You
played high.
shoot threes? You shoot threes?
Shoot hella threes. I make like 300 threes every time I go in the gym.
Calling Steph Curry. Okay.
Well, I love those guys. Those guys are so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Such a beautiful thing. It's just one thing. It's your shot,
yeah.
and you choose how good your shot is.
Right.
You go out there and you keep shooting that ball. It's gonna go in more and more and more.
Yeah, yeah,
Practice makes. You don't
yeah,
practice misses. You try to make all your shots.
yeah,
And busking, it became that, and now I don't have bad nights. And if I do, it's out of my control. I get shut down by a security guard, and they're everywhere.
right.
What? But that I know at this point that if the money didn't come in that night, it has
Yeah,
nothing to do with my performance.
right.
Very little, because I played the right songs for the most part, or I played songs that were close enough for this crowd. This crowd just isn't the kind of crowd
Yeah,
that buskers. There's something in that sociological demographic that doesn't lend itself to having cash and giving cash,
yeah,
sticking around and partying and drinking, and
yeah,
all these things, all these little variables that define how successful your night is going to be. So it's allowed me to be less less self-critical, because when you start performing for money and stuff, you take it personally that people aren't paying.
right. Of course.
There's so many external factors that decide that. The time of day.
Right,
It's Monday. Don't play on Monday, dude. It's Monday.
right.
The world is like this on Monday. They are less likely to tip you on Monday.
Okay.
After they pay rent on, and it's April 3rd. No, you're not getting April 1st or tax
Okay.
day. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not getting tipped. Don't play today.
right.
So stuff like that. So it's all just part of what I do and what I'm doing in this life that um, I guess I've chosen. I never made. I choose this life every time I go out and play, and I think tonight
Yeah.
I have to play. It's been a while.
Tonight
So
you're gonna play?
yeah, I'll play tonight. I'll play by the Leafs game.
Mm. Well, I
They're,
mean, the Leafs
they're
crowd
not.
isn't exactly a very positive crowd right now.
No, well, they kicked me out of that spot. I mean,
Oh, did they?
the Leafs didn't. In fact, I'm actually going to challenge this because I think it's City of Toronto property, and I'm a City of Toronto busker.
Yeah.
Public thoroughfare between Union Station and the Scotiabank Arena,
Right.
and there was a tacit allow, not even, who says if they're the ones who can even allow me to play, but I played there for a year and a half
Yeah.
inside the concourse, and occasionally one of the security guys would go, oh yeah, you can, but like, okay, cool, and then you come back. That rarely happened. They knew who I was, and they knew I brought order, positive vibes,
Yeah.
positive music, and a positive experience to pretty much everybody coming through that tunnel. You
Yeah.
get a couple hecklers, but I mean, I've seen it all. 99 point something percent would find that I'm a positive person in that hallway.
Yeah.
So, but another busker, played my spot when I was away because he followed me on Instagram and he saw that I had a gig up north.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know how to deal with authority by, play the game, dude. play the game, and he burned it. He just ruined the spot. So they told me they got complaints from people about him because just that's how he comports himself in that spot, which was a spot that I pioneered, and he blew it. So now
Oh,
I expect that I won't be able to play in that tunnel, but I'll play somewhere else. And
that sucks.
it does suck because that's a big
Jeez, man.
come, and it's a big blow to the. I think it's not crazy to say it's a pretty big blow to the culture of downtown Toronto culture, and
Yeah.
that's not just. I'm there by million, probably over a million people have seen me perform for sure,
Yeah.
like in person.
Yeah. Like they know who you are.
They know who I am, and I'm there, and I'm gone. I only go when there's people there,
Yeah.
and um,
So now you
so
gotta find a new spot.
yeah, I got other ones, but that one was a good one in the winter. It was a bit. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
It's not a wasn't exactly cherry pie. There's Union Station has a lot of internal troubles,
Yeah.
but there's an ecosystem, and they
Right.
just crushed the ecosystem.
Sucks. Sucks.
I was, so, but
Oh
I'm gonna go
man.
back with a lawyer because
Are you? All
yeah,
right.
because I
Lawyer
have
up.
shitty maps.
All right, man.
You're on a bus here. You can't kick anybody out. Metrolinx. You don't own this hallway. You own that.
Right,
That's
right.
so. Uh,
Wow, man.
I'll challenge it. I need to diversify my because who knows? I mean, that's the thing. I get a lot of positive um, affirmation from this people of the city of Toronto and the GTA and everywhere
Mm-hmm.
people have seen me. But at the end of the day, I'm a pretty vulnerable item. I'm
Mm-hmm.
a street performer with a permit, but
Mm-hmm.
with a permit that says I can't use amplification, so I get fined all the time. Big
Mm-hmm.
fine. The city tried to put $500 ticket to me. The justice of the peace was kind enough to acknowledge that I'm a part of city culture.
Mm-hmm.
That raising the fine on me like that is unfair because
Yeah, you're not doing anything harmful to
no,
people.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it's a battle, and so municipal bylaw is, they serve an important role in society, but I do think that sometimes they're at the detriment of Toronto culture.
Yeah.
And by arts and culture, I believe I'm a part of the Toronto arts and culture scene,
Sure,
obviously.
of course.
But, so,
Yeah.
so it's a bit of a cat and mouse game, and I expect that to happen this summer again. I have my permit. I'll be prepared, but it means I have to flee. If I see a bylaw officer, I gotta go. Show's over, people.
Yeah.
No
Man.
proof, everything, but at the end of the day, I don't have unless I make a petition. Um, maybe talk to. I think I need a lawyer, dude.
Maybe it seems that way. Like I know Toronto
Because,
should really try to
uh,
encourage their arts and culture to like really try to help people grow in the city in terms of like their craft, and
well,
be
not
more supported.
it's with the people, like the audiences. They need
Yeah.
music, free entertainment.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
It is free. You can
Sure.
go and you can watch me, and you can enjoy a great live music show, and then you can go.
Yeah.
Give
And
me
not
$2,
paying.
you can go. Like that's if you don't have that, what do you have? You just have
Mm.
nothing.
Mhm.
You have to go to a bar.
Right.
But a lot of people who can't afford to get $10 drinks, but they
Yeah.
can stick around for my show. So, and a lot of people
Mm.
do, So there's a lot of social proof of that. There's countless videos, YouTube comments. You can TikTok me. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's it's a battle that I have to wage, and I don't have a lot of advocacy. We just have to advocate for ourselves, the city of Toronto buskers, and some.
Yeah.
Well, I have to admit,
Do you go to like all? Do you go to like the summer festivals too?
I do the street festivals.
All the
Yeah,
street festivals you do?
I do. I do Taste of Italy. I do
All the yeah.
do West Fest, but
Yeah.
I need to actually apply. But usually I'll just do an informal show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it hard to become to get a license for a busker in the city?
Nope.
No, you just apply,
Doesn't
pay some
cover-
money.
It doesn't cover me. You're not allowed to use amplification. Well, I'm a singer and a guitarist.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go play outside the beer store with a guitar. It just doesn't work. What, I'm going to make
Yeah.
$10? 2026. Okay. I need to scale.
You got to scale.
Yeah. It's my studio producer, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Just chilling.
Just live on the internet.
Live on the internet.
Crazy, man.
Then we pursue our creative endeavors here. Apart
It's where the magic happens.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic. Magic everywhere with music. Music is magic, so
yeah.
Music is very magical.
It can be.
Quite cool. It definitely isn't always, but even when it's bad, it can still
even when it's bad, it's good.
Yeah.
Have you been to Nashville?
I'm actually gonna go.
Nice.
In 2 weeks.
Are you? You're gonna play?
Or is that next week? That might
be next. Play?
Maybe. Might just enjoy, see what the pros do there, but maybe I'll have a guitar.
Yeah, I should take it. You never know. There might be like open mic night.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or with my dad. My brother's in my band, so
yeah,
that'll be a good little country music pilgrimage. I worry it's a bit tourist. I don't know anything about it.
I've never been. I've heard good things though.
Mm.
I've heard good things about Nashville. So
yeah, I'm excited. It'll be cool. I'm opening up to it because I've traveled so much in my life, and now I'm like, nah, Toronto's good.
Toronto's good. You got like a nice little setup here, kind of thing.
I do have a really nice setup here.
Yeah.
Kind and vulnerable. Would you need this charger now?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Thanks. Thanks for the charger.
Thank you.
So I guess that's advice for people that want to get into music, is start playing out on the street kind of thing, getting practice, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just getting that live, because you can think about it all you want, but until you're actually there in front of an audience, you don't really know how it's gonna go, right? It's like, okay,
yeah, you can
now
open
what?
mic too.
Yeah, open
mics. I mean, you can practice at your place, get a permit, go for it. But yeah, music is tough. Music, you can't teach presence, but I said you could teach presence. I'm not sure if you can teach good and bad music.
In terms of writing it, playing it?
Yeah, it's just sometimes music is bad. There was a composer once who said there's only two kinds of music, good and bad. And I just
good
really
and bad.
True. I go, bad.
Yeah. But isn't it very like subjective though? You know, it's like what I like, you may not like, and vice versa. Like it's not.
It's tricky, but I mean, I definitely like there'd be some agreement. Like even if you don't like it, you could say this is good. This is in the good music spectrum.
Yeah. Well, what is the good music spectrum though? There's a spectrum?
I think think there is. I think Kenny Rogers, even though that song's not that good, but Kenny, like if you give him a guitar and he sings a song,
yeah,
he's good. But if you go to an open mic,
right,
he's not good.
Really? How so? He's
not good.
But how?
It's not even skill. It's just like the music is not. It's just noise. It's not. I think I believe that. I hear that, and I don't think it's because I'm a musician. I think it's because that's bad. Ow.
Yeah.
You know, if you go to these open mics, I go, oh my god, which is fine. It's a good that needs to happen too. But I actually do think for busking permits there should be an audition process.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, you don't have to show your talent first.
No, not for the city of Toronto permit.
Wow, that's wild. I could apply and get one.
There was like because I do not think that everyone should have a permit to have amplified sound to perform in this city.
Yeah.
I don't think so. because that guy who thinks he's great, well,
Yeah.
I think we need a couple people to tell. Is that guy, or is that
Yeah.
noise?
Yeah. Well, his family's been telling him he's been great all his life. Meanwhile,
The TTC does does auditions,
yeah.
and I think that makes sense. That would be
Well,
my suggestion for the city of Toronto is like I if you allowed amplified sound for every musician, not even musician, every person who has a busking permit, you'd have cacophony.
yeah.
Cacophony.
Yeah.
It's
Cacophony. Yeah.
cacophonous noise.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild that you don't have to audition first.
You don't know.
That is wild.
No,
Huh.
so I think
Interesting.
that would be a good policy fix.
Yeah.
Is you need an audition to do that. Just
Yeah.
one. It's not crazy, and somebody will know. And you go, okay, he's all right, or he's fine.
Yeah. You need to get impartial feedback from
If you
people that aren't your family and friends.
had to cancel like 6 people, they'd be able to be like this or that.
Right. Right. But
Just
I guess good music has to come from a place like within you. It can't be like forced. Like you can't force it. It has to just come naturally, you know?
yeah, and maybe we hit an age where you'll never become good at music.
I just like I really just think that you just have it or you don't. Like you can play the piano or you can't. You can play the guitar or you can't, you know, like
Well, you could play it, but
but can you play it like like musically, like in a
I know.
in front
Yeah.
of an audience, you know?
Is it agreeable to the ears, or is it a lot of
You
irritating?
know, I'm a painter, but I'm not a painter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like it's a craft. Like, you know, it's kind of like people that are into photography, they make videos. Like, sure, you have a camera, but are you a photographer? Like it's different
Mhm.
thing, right? Like,
Mhm.
sure, you can shoot video, but are you a director of photography? It's a
Yeah.
different thing, right? So I think
And
that's why obviously like separates a lot of people, and that's why people go down different routes.
yeah, I just really find with music, you hear it. So everybody has to hear you. It's like
Yeah.
a bad photograph, you'd be like, I didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
Music, you can't not hear it,
It's exactly.
especially qualified with a city
Yeah.
license. Okay, what are we doing about that? You know.
Right.
So I get it. I think they need to police it, but I think there should be an audition process to be able to use an app. That's fine, and that'd be fine. That would make
Yeah.
sense. But I don't think not permitting me to perform
Yeah.
after all the performances I've done in the city and all the media like acclaim
Yeah.
to
Like
forbid me to play and to exist.
yeah.
Me
We
as
should
it's
it's
not
kind of
my
it's
that's
kind of
my stage.
crazy. Yeah.
To
It's kind
forbid
of
me to play is not a shrewd move for City of Toronto culture and tourism.
mm,
It's not a good idea. You should. You're losing out. I'm
yeah.
offering this all for free. It's all family friendly. It's
Yeah.
BG. It's peacekeeping.
Yeah.
It's orderly. It's short. It's pleasant. It's positive. It is not. It is
Yeah. You're not
not.
causing harm. I'm not there to make a riot.
So that
It's
would be
wild. It's wild, man.
submitted
Well, I
that
get yeah.
before, and they bought that argument, which is cool. So it's good
Yeah.
that precedent for that. But I'd like to see that implemented into action somehow because so
Yeah.
because if they keep cracking down, Kip James doesn't exist, and then you don't have Toronto street culture
Right.
performances for
Right.
everybody for free
Right.
of that scale of that quality. I just won't exist. I'll just get a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Will you? No, you won't. We'll just find something else.
But I like to say that the day that Kip James gets a job,
Yeah.
Kip
Is the day
James
the music died?
gets a job, Kip James dies.
Well, it's the day the music died.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but you wouldn't do that. You would just find something else to do. You would find like another way to do it. Like you would find another avenue, something else.
for sure. But Yeah, I know. So Kip James could also just grow into a touring artist, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you could tour across Canada, man.
Yeah, of course. So that's also true. But that's a tough life. That's a grind too.
Yeah, the tour life, it's not glamorous.
No, it doesn't. So, I've done a bit of it, not too much, not very much at all. But that might be something. Like, don't chase me out of Canada. I will. I
No,
just
we
want
want you. We want you.
to go.
We need our Canadian artists.
I know. Wait, don't make me go to
Like,
Brazil. I'll just go to Brazil. I'll go to Mexico. I'll go to
right.
Mexico. I would have to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
I'd have to go to Mexico City. That if
Yeah.
you make it impossible for me to contribute to the society that I'm from,
Yeah.
the way that I think works
Yeah.
is fine, is good,
Right.
and that a lot of people think is good. If you make it so punitive and so difficult for me financially to do that, I'm going to Mexico. I'm
Yeah.
in Canada, and you lost a lot of free public entertainment.
We lost the Canadian treasure.
You know,
Basically. No, I mean it's already hard enough to make a living as it is, right? I mean, the city shouldn't enforce these stupid little things on people where it's like, I'm just trying to make a living.
yeah, they should adapt. Like
Adapt. It's 2026, guys.
there are such thing as portable battery speakers. It's not the 90s where
Yeah. You have
it,
this big amp on you.
for rock bands who decide to go on their pickup truck with huge amps.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, that's too loud. That's not what this is.
No, you just have a yeah, yeah, I get
A
it.
little thing.
I get it. I get it. No, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I'm on your side, man. We need all the artists as we can, right? I mean, what do they say? Art's gonna save the world kind of thing.
Dude,
Music's gonna save the world.
it's a unifying thing, music and
Yeah,
popular music.
of course.
It is.
Yeah,
That's what happens when you play these songs and you sing, and there is a singer and a crowd. They are now a crowd. All these disparate people are now one, and
yeah,
it happens on the streets of Toronto every time I play. And it's a special thing that should be protected,
yeah.
because even online, like there's viral videos when they go Toronto, pretty cool. Hey, I
Hmm.
love Canada. Yeah, right. Yes, but
Yeah,
but to let it happen in a way that makes sense. I think they should have an audition process if you're going to use an amp with your permit. I think that makes sense.
I think yeah. I'm surprised they don't do that already, but yeah, it's good to know. I mean, things that people don't see behind the scenes. They don't see that. They don't see all that stuff that goes on in like in
Oh,
like in like the background.
but, yeah. So that's one part of my professional life. The winter, I don't really do that as much because
Right. It's too cold.
I do ski club gigs. I
Yeah. So what do you like? Do they reach out to you, or do you reach out to them, or they know you? You know them, or
I have to reach out to them usually. That's
yeah,
the that I get reached out to, but I don't have an agent. I'm just
yeah.
I'm
You're
just
just grinding on your own, eh?
an email, and I email people when I have the chance. But you can see how having a team really helps, because
Yeah.
there's things I don't get around to. Festivals, didn't book any. Didn't have time.
Yeah.
When was I supposed to do that? January, December. Well,
Yeah.
for the July one, well, I missed it. Obviously,
Yeah. Yeah.
of course, I missed that. I could do it, but it's too busy working.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
But
yeah, definitely need a team for sure. It's to get all these other gigs going, all these festivals, all this other stuff, all like the logistics, all these things.
yeah, but we're looking pretty good. It's gonna be a great.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's exciting.
Yeah,
It's exciting. You got like any new songs you're gonna do like in the summertime? Like your new
I released a song called "That's Life" Auf Wiedersehen.
okay.
Wiedersehen means until next time in German.
Okay.
And I wrote that song because I was at a karaoke event in Austin, Texas, and a guy sang "That's Life." I think it's just called "That's Life." That's
That's
Life
live.
by
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra, and
All right.
I misheard "That's Life." That's Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah.
He said something in English, but I heard the German word that I just heard.
Oh,
I was like, that's a great song title because I know what it means. So
that's
then
good,
I
man.
wrote it based on my experiences busking in Austin, Texas, and having those crowds all in front of me, and the specter and the excitement of being in the United States playing, but also the inevitability of me coming back to Canada and leaving that, and my
Yeah.
feelings about that, about being a Canadian in the United States, and
Right. Yeah.
of that, and how we're not friends anymore.
Yeah. It's quite unfortunate.
It is quite unfortunate.
Hmm.
Not friends anymore, at least on the highest political level. So it's about falling, or it's about recognizing that that's not going to work, and
Yeah.
it parallels my the relationships I had there with American girls, obviously.
Yeah.
That being a metaphor for my relationship with America in general, and
Mm.
versus being a Canadian.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
my whole EP is like a love story in America as a Canadian, and the rupturing of that,
Hmm.
and the coming to my senses that I'm Canadian, and this is who I am. And as fun as that was,
Yeah.
it'll never work out. It's doomed for failure.
Yeah.
Moment. It's not going to work out right now. Um, so that's life. Alvita Scene is about coming to terms with that, with life now, and change and goodbye and
Yeah.
fresh starts. So that's a song I'll be releasing in spring. It's almost spring, so quite soon. The
Nice.
tentative March 27th.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so I'm really happy about that. We've been performing that one live,
Yeah.
and it's going to be backed up by a couple of other songs.
Cool.
Yeah, Sing, Cowboy Consequences, songs that
Okay.
I went to town with in the studio, and
Yeah.
really excited to release and have people hear and enjoy and
Yeah. That's what it's about. It's about people enjoying the music. Yeah.
have fun and put the song on and
Yeah.
your life.
Yeah. I always think it's such a cool feeling to be like in a band and people are just like singing along to this song. It must be such a cool feeling.
Yeah, if they know your songs for sure.
Oh yeah, it must be such a cool feeling, man. Like,
Bands are cool. You go, how do you know that song? That happens. I go, how do you know that song? Who are you?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You stalking me? What's going on? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
And
I think I'm gonna have to go. My throat is getting quite.
yeah, no worries.
Oh,
Thanks again for coming on, man. Really appreciate you taking the time.
thank you so much for the interview. So
Yeah,
on Open Shutter.
this could be the launching pad. No, I'm just joking. No, man, it's good. I'd love to have you back on some other point and see what you and your band are up to. And you want to like drop like where you're playing for the people that are listening in Toronto. If you want to drop by, see the gig.
For sure. So the gigs that I have right now, the big gig is Kip James Roadhouse at the Bell and Beacon,
Yeah.
which is every Wednesday from now until May 6th, 2026.
Okay.
That's my six-piece band doing two sets from 9:30 p.m. of country classics and barn burning originals, and it's very dance friendly, alcohol or non-alcohol friendly, but very fun live
Yeah.
night. And that's every Wednesday at the Bell and Beacon in Parkdale. I am also playing Rebel Nightclub on Saturday for the Guinness St. Patty's Day.
Oh, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be epic, isn't it?
Yep, that's going to be epic. And then we have other ticketed shows April 17th at the Black Swan Tavern and on the Danforth, which will be great.
Oh,
And now June 4th at Ted's Collision, a little dive bar on College. And we'll gear up for a big show in the near future with another friend band. So that's
cool.
for now, but it'll be a summer of gigging and releasing and busking and Canada, Canadian summer.
Support Canadian artists. That's all I can say. Support Canadian artists. We need them all. Kip, thanks again. People watching, listening, wherever this thing is, you can check out Kip. Links are in description of this podcast. And We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.